Hi, quick update for myself, Harvey Goldman. No cuts, no edits, no filters, and no hair. And especially today, no hair. So I was on a half day from work. I still had to do the commute and go in, but we finished at midday, so I thought I'd come back and treat myself to a head shave, and that is as smooth as a baby's bum. So the whole point of today's video, after again going through some of the comments, and there have been a massive number of people that have got in touch with how they're coping or how they're struggling. It's become apparent to myself more than ever that everybody needs a financial contingency. We should all have some kind of backup plan. If and when it goes wrong, this is the thing that's going to get you out of the shtuck. So I guess in essence, my financial plan has got three areas to it. Yours may have less, it may have more. The first one is budgeting. So I'm going to increase the odds of being financially safe should things go wrong by enhancing my ability to budget. Now, this really is things like food and travel. Those are the two big ones, I guess. I'm going to try and cut down on my travel costs when I don't have to work. So for things like going to gigs and doing the extracurriculars at the weekend, I am going to see if there's a way that we can do car shares so that we're not all travelling in the same vehicle. So that's one way to save money. Another way is, of course, food. That's the most obvious one. It does involve getting up early or going to the supermarkets very late to take advantage of reduced items before they go. But that noticeably this week has saved me, I would imagine, about £35 to £50 on my weekly shop, which is pretty good. I don't think it can be that good every week, but yeah, that's made a difference this week. The second part of my financial contingency is to up my skill set. So there are skills that I've already got, things that I'm very good at: web design, SEO, social media marketing, that type of thing, things that I've done for years. The landscape is obviously ever evolving. Skills can be used in different ways. The advent of AI has meant that a lot of people in the IT and tech industry have had to adapt accordingly. So that's the second part of my financial contingency, is to upskill my current skill set. I'm going to recertify myself on Google. I think that's due to expire perhaps this month. So I've got all that work to do to prove that I can still do paid ads and to prove that my knowledge is as up to date as an employer or a potential client would want it to be or expect it to be. And the third part of my financial plan, and this is probably the hardest one because you need the spare income to be able to take advantage of it, but that's to save. Now, whether that involves saving in an ISA, like a stocks and shares ISA, whether it involves just banging a load of money on some meme coins or whatever, or probably not really that much of a sound investment, but I have made money on them in the past. That's the third part, and that's to save or to at least have investments of some kind that are growing in the right direction. So there has been some good advice in the comments from people that are doing clever things with ISAs, for example, using the interest, the dividend, if you like, from their ISAs to clear their mortgage. That's fantastic. It's a no-brainer. And things like the compounding effect, of course, it is a force unto itself. And I think it was Einstein that said something clever about it. I don't want to paraphrase him, I'll only get it wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Einstein said that compounding was like the eighth wonder of the world or something like that. And it's something that's not taught in schools, which is an absolute travesty. So those are the three steps that I'm going to take for my financial plan. With the savings one, especially important, most banking apps, and I didn't actually know this, I didn't know they all did it, they allow you to create different pots within your account. So you've got the car pot, the holiday pot, the slush fund pot, whatever it might be. And you can attribute different values to those pots according to what you can afford. So that's quite a good thing. It's a bit like having the holiday jar or the summer fund at home. So I'm going to take advantage of those. I'm going to start trying to put, even if it's £10, £20 a week or whatever, into these different pots, and see how that works out for me. The temptation is obviously to dip into them if you see something shiny that you want, and I can't do that. I'm not in a position to be able to. So yeah, so that's my plan. What's yours? I'm assuming that a lot of the clever people out there have already got these in place. How did you come up with your plan? What does your plan involve? How well do you feel that you're going to be protected if and when things go wrong? Pop an answer in the comments. Let everybody know. I'm sure there are loads of people out there worse off than yourself that could do with the help, that could do with the support. And yeah, let's get the comments fired up. Let's find out what people are doing, how they're coping, and what your strategy is. Everybody's strategy is going to be different. There is no one size fits all to this. I found that myself. I've tried loads of different things over the years to make money. And it's not about getting rich quick. That's the main thing to remember. A financial plan is not necessarily a get rich quick scheme. It's a get yourself protected should the worst happen scheme. And I think we all need one, especially in these tough times. So anyway, I'm going to go and enjoy my new haircut. I've got 2 gigs this weekend. I need to load the car and prepare to play to a load of drunks. Wouldn't have it any other way. Goldman, peace out.